We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs Baseball on the Show. Next. Fergie Jenkins gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Diego, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Greg Garcia.
Digging in now for San Diego, Greg Garcia. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. First pitch coming. Here it is. Garcia is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Struck him out.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Chase Strumpf. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, The key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1. He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's a high pop-up. Machado is calling for it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing, strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he got him.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Manny Machado now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The next Cub up, Dave Kingman. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Yeah. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate, Ernie Banks. A ball and no strikes. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Banks, the former Baltimore Oriole, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball towards the hole. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Set and the pitch. Wilson Contreras is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next to the plate for the Padres, Benito Santiago. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. In there, 2-1.
2-1.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. In the air to straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Will Myers.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Strike taken up in the zone. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. That's foul, and he'll head back to the bench, a strikeout victim for the second out.
Now back.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a throw over to first. Back. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Line to the right side, and the Friars are into the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So now to the plate, Greg Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Myers on second, Pham at first, 2 out in the inning. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kingman coming in on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth. The pitcher, Fergie Jenkins.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Wow, talk about frustrating. You're facing a poor hitting pitcher, and now you're behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start throwing some strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Chase Strumpf.
Now to the plate, Chase Strumpf. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And Tatis is there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1. And he popped him up. Strumpf ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Ryan Klesko looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh. The count 1-1.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Benito Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. From the stretch, the slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Padres 1 and the Cubs 0. At the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The third baseman, Red.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Adios, pelota. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Kingman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dave Kingman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Ernie Banks, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in to bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
San Diego, the center
Here's
fielder,
Will
number
Myers.
4.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now pitch on the way.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Myers swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Standing in, Dinelson Lamet. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
You know what, Matty? I think the sac bunt is quickly becoming a lost art, and it can't become that, certainly with a pitcher that can help himself by getting a good sac bunt down. Wasn't able to execute last time up, been given another opportunity right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Soft liner towards first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. In his career, Contreras carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Popped up. Garcia waits on it. One down.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins.
So here now's the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in to try it again. Greg Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
At the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Ryan Klesko. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Late that time for a strike.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's it.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
The set and the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Chase Strumpf.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Billy Williams. Pitch outside, the throw. Beats the runner to the bag, and Santiago got him. And that's too high, ball 2.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And the count will be full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
That's popped up. Tatis into shallow center, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First offering on its way. Dave Kingman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Riding in once again, Ernie Banks. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. From the stretch.
Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Drew Pomeranz answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Anthony Rizzo will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. He's set. The 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Will Myers.
The center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tepera, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for San Diego, number 32, Eric Hosmer.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
to the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Greg Garcia.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And there's ball 2 now. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, and it's still 3-1. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Emilio Pagan.
Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 52.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in the second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chase Strumpf. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Santiago over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Chicago Cubs, number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Standing in, Tony Gwynn, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Tony Gwynn.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ryan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. A 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Next for the Padres, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Into the box now, Ryan Klesko, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 freezes him on the inside. Strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and a dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over, being especially careful here. Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Runner at second here with one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. 1 out and a runner on second base. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now back, catcher, Benito Santiago.
Striding into the box, Benito Santiago. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch coming. Here it is. swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
One and two, here it comes. Line to the right side. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
The center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Padres lead it 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby Yates will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 18.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Oh, 1 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's inside.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Billy Williams, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Here's the pitch. Ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, Dave Kingman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch, Ernie Banks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Jeremy Jeffress enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Hedges. Here's the first pitch to him. Jeffress, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hal is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Next to the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So a runner at first now with one away, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Fans off and running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Two out here and a runner at second. He pulls this one into right. Kingman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Nothing further in the San Diego ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail here 4-1. Trevor Hoffman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And it's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Digging in now, Ian Happ. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hoffman has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Javier Baez will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate, Chase Strumpf. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Made him look silly with that one.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. All right, back to him on the mound. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Friars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dinelson Lamet takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Trevor Hoffman wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.